Hi there, you got Adam here from Mugger River Buggy Club. Just thought I'd make a little video of this new build that I've put together recently. It's a budget theme EP8 class build, and I was kind of inspired to do this for one of Kalani's friends. He's 14. He's just showed some interest in the hobby. He's been to a few race meets. I thought I'd help out by identifying some good value second-hand gear and some new gear and piecing it all together so he can afford it. He's working a little bit. He's 14-year-old, so all of this ready to go. That's everything you need to put it on the track. I've managed to do it for under $850, which is pretty cheap considering just a rolling chassis, no tyres. Like a new rolling chassis is $1,000. So this is everything. I calculated it out at about $1,800 new, so substantial discount, and as anyone would know, $850 to go EP8 racing is pretty damn cheap. So let's break down what I got, how much it cost, and this could be a bit of a guide for anyone else who wants to get into EP8 on the cheap. Firstly, saw one of these rigs in the buy and sell pages on Facebook. This is a Mugen, really good brand. It's an MBX7R. So it's the previous model to the most current model, but it is in really good nick. And one of the ways you can see how much use one of these cars had is have a look at the chassis, and as you can see, not many scratches on that. So this thing hasn't been flogged. It's had a bit of use, but still probably got years of racing. Potentially without anything breaking. They're so reliable, the EP8 class, which is another reason I like them. Yes, they are a bit big and heavy and fast for beginners and early on people into RC, but I think if you get a bit of coaching beforehand on what to do, respect them, turn the power down to begin with, make sure you can circulate the track without crashing or hitting other people, then gradually turn up the power, and over time your speed will come and your confidence will come. So let's have a little bit more of a look at this buggy. She came with a brand new set of I-beam AKA tyres, and you can pay let's say $70 for a set of tyres. You can get them for as little as $50, and you can pay a lot more too. You're piecing together individual tyres and rims and gluing them yourself. So he's got a brand new set of tyres, sort of pretty big blocks, so shouldn't wear too quickly. They are spaced a little bit far apart, so more for a looser track, but if you're just beginning, I don't think you're going to tell too much difference between the tyres. Also got a set with the car of some blockades. These are used blockades. If you're going to go fanging around and just practicing or doing a bit of bashing, put these tyres on. Doesn't matter if they wear out, but leave these ones for when you're racing. So that's the car, the tyres. As you can see, really nice body shell. Taped up on the inside, so it's going to be quite durable. Really good condition. Really nice paint jobs, obviously done by a professional painter. Used to belong to a fellow called Dallas Steer. So Ollie, you can get these for anyone's name. So it can be your name there, buddy. Inside it's got a Hobbywing speed controller. Not the top of the Wazza. I think this is a short core. I think it's still an XR8, but not the Pro, but this is the same as what Kalani uses, and it's a really good cheap speed controller, but still quality for an EP8. So nothing wrong with that at all. Kalani follows along with it. There is a more expensive, bigger model that you can get, and they maybe are a little bit smoother and they've got some more functionality, but this is all you really need, especially if you're just starting out. It's got a Reds Racing 1900 kV motor. So 1900 kV is usually what they recommend for these buggies. Plenty of power. Usually you're turning down the power, not wanting for more. but the technology is really good there. Batteries, I decided to go with some Z brand batteries. They're $140 and you get 2 of them, so $70 a battery. If you want to get a U-Butte race pack with 5mm bullets, you're probably looking at $200 per battery. So $140 for 2, $200 for a race battery. So if you want to stay on a budget, these are a really good option. I've spoken to some other racers who've used them, and you know, they're really happy with them. They can't really fault them. What else we got here? We've got a Savox 2274 SG servo. Savox is a really respected brand. Metal gears, you know, suitable for an EP8. I think it's got 25 kilos of torque, so turns these wheels no worries at all. And if I didn't mention it, I saw these listed for $200, so quite an expensive servo actually. So what else we got here? I also got the tried and tested Futaba 3PV. This is brand new. I managed to score it brand new. The guy had a project, didn't follow through with it. Landed to me $133. They're normally at least $200 new. So we scored a bit of a discount there, but brand spankers. So these are, I suppose, at the lower end of the Futaba range of transmitters, but they're really light. They're really good for kids. We've got cars and we've got 4 of these, and I've never really had a desire to go for the more expensive models, but certainly you can if you're after a bit more bling factor and maybe some more functionality. But this has got all the usual settings that you're going to need, and all the settings are a whole nother probably video again, so we'll just leave it at that. This one also came with a LiPo battery in here, so you can charge that through this cord if you pull it out and bung it into a charger. So let's put that back on here. Also scored one of these a while ago. I actually own another one of these, and I just bought these. This is a spare because I saw it on sale cheap, $100 I think. Ryan Red Dog Peters from Collie Club put me up to this, so thanks mate. It's going to a good home. $100 second hand, so I think they're about $200 new. And as you can see, it's got 2 sets of ports, so you'll be able to charge 2 of these batteries at once, which is really handy when you first roll up to an RC track and you want to just charge the 2 batteries up nice and quick and get out of there rather than just one at a time. So yeah, needed one of these, and probably have to get another one. They're sort of $10. They're the charging leads. Yeah, so I think that pretty much covers it. So all in $850. I'm really happy. I got it going today. Everything just basically plugged together. I didn't even need to recalibrate this to a new transmitter, to a new receiver, but I did anyway. But yeah, surprising, just plugged it in and it worked. It's great when stuff just works like that, let me tell you. There was no headaches involved at all. So Ollie, I think you're pretty lucky, mate, to get something, to be able to start racing EP8 for you know, under $850, or it might work out to be about $850 at the end once we get another lead and another one of these plugs. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little video, and I hope it's useful to other people looking to get into the sport of RC and EP8s specifically. Cheers!